everyone, welcome to Going Solo Products. So we are on the Rockin' Going Solo Products, Going Solo Rockin' Products. I'm not sure which way I say it, but anyhow, I don't know about you, but I have been having one day today, and it has been a challenge. So, those of you that are out there, I am Cece Shatz. I'm fondly called the doyenne of relationship building. I have several shows on the Going Solo Network. We are on newstreamingnetwork.com, which is home of Going Solo and Going Bold, and our WGSN-DB Going Solo radio station. But you're going to be seeing this on our TV platform. So we are really thrilled to be able to start bringing you some different products, and we hope to bring some different services forward. And yeah, so that's what we're doing here. So today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do an Aldi Express. I've never purchased anything from Aldi Express. All you guys know that I'm very big in both Temu and Avon and a bunch of other products like that. But I've never purchased anything from Aldi. And so those of you that don't know me, I do little hobbies, right? I have little hobbies that I do that I kind of try to get away from what I'm doing here on the network. We do various different talk shows, and I do coaching and things like that. So, but for me to get a break, I need to do something a little bit different. So I started doing the diamond art, and I absolutely love that. But I wanted to get into making purse charms for my friends. I made a whole bunch of coasters and a whole bunch of different things over the Christmas holidays. I gave it to my friends. And then I decided, let me get into making some purse charms. So those of you out there, if you would like a purse charm, I might be selling some of them for a very reduced price. And let me get a couple of them here. Let's see if I can just pause this for a minute. I'm going to grab a couple of them so that you can see. I'm back. And yeah, so I wanted to show you what I'm making. And so those of you out there, and I can take an order too, if it's something that you're looking for. If you tell me a little bit about yourself, like what your hobbies are, what you're interested in doing, children, blah, blah, favorite colors, that kind of stuff. Or maybe the color you want to have that attaches it to the purse. If you want a big charm, a chunky charm one, or if you want a small one. But this one, you'll notice it's got a very small clasp to it that hangs onto the purse. And then it's just got a little bit of bead, and the color of my purse that I was putting it on had a bit of a golden kind of look to it. So I thought I would do some little charms that would, so I made all of these little charms here, like this one here with the bow. I made that was a bead with a charm. And then, of course, I purchased the little pocketbook. So it's got a little pocketbook. It's got the heart on it. And it has an angel, because I think we always should have an angel on anyone. And it's got a little kitty cat. Even though I don't have kitty cats, I do love them. And I'm allergic to them. But these kind I can have. So I can have little charms. But this is a small one that you clip on the side of your purse if you want. So this is a small one. And then this is my big one, my big chunky one that I made. And a lot of people like this. You can take the girl off. So if you decide you don't want the girl, you can use her for something else. But it's a little charm, chunky charm with just a bunch of red in it, a little red and pink. It's got some hearts. It's got the tree of life, which I love. Angel. I always want to put an angel on everything. And yeah, so just various different. It's got turtles, because I live in Florida, so we have our little turtles, little hearts and things. But that's my chunky charm one with the little lady, and she's carrying her purse, and I put that on a bigger purse or whatever. I can also make backpack charms. I can make pull charms for zipper charms, so different things like that. So because of that, I have been buying a bunch of different beads and charms and things like that, because I'm making them. I've got like several girlfriends that I just love and adore. And so what I've been trying to do is take each one and kind of pick out something that was kind of unique to them, right? Like, for instance, my one, and we'll be showing those as we get them because I've ordered them from Temu, but one of my friends is big into photography. Another one is big into golf. Another one has black cats that she loves. And then another one, my one friend, Susie, bless your heart, Susie, I love you, but she loves her cocktails and she loves to go to the beach and all of those kind of things. So hers is a little bit more beachy, flamingos, that kind of thing. So I'm looking for things like that. I'm also trying to make some that are with my high school. Like nobody calls me until I'm on here recording, so I do forget. I'm going to turn it on silence. But anyhow, so anyhow, I wanted to make them for my high school alumni, right? And so I've been looking for dragons because our mascot was dragons, and so I'm big into Thomas Jefferson over here in Tampa. I went to high school there. Wonderful friends still that I contact there. I love them deeply. They are just unbelievable individuals, and I feel like I've had them in my life all my life, right? Because when high school has been long time ago. And I hate to say, gee, our 50th reunion's coming up. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to that. So I wanted to make some of the charms for them to be able to give over to some of my friends there. So I'm looking for some special charms for them. Like one, I was a dancerette in high school. And I hope I'm not rambling too much, but I would like to share a little bit of my life with you. But I was a dancerette in high school, and I truly loved that. So I'm going to try to look for, and I've got some friends still that I know that were dancers, and so I'm going to look for some dancing kind of charms, ladies dancing and things, and then cheerleaders. I've got some good friends that were in the cheerleaders, and so it's just different things like that. So I'm going to try to incorporate some of those different things, do our school colors, which is gold and blue, and come up with our mascot, which is a dragon. So I've been trying to look on Temu and AliExpress and try to get some different charms like that. So I have bought a few little things, and I've been trying to get my tools because I've never done this before. So I'm finding what tools work, what tools don't work. And I do have a little bit of a handicap because I have, as you can see, I don't know if you can see my finger, I have arthritis really bad in my finger. I think I'm going to the doctor this week to find out exactly what that is. So I'm just kind of afraid I'm going to get a shot in my finger. But anyhow, hopefully that will be good. So that's what I'm doing is I do that a little bit on the side when I want to get a little bit of a break away from what I truly love is helping people through some of the difficult times in their life. So if you are going through, a relationship loss, I am here for you. And so if you need any kind of coaching or I can refer a coach to you, I'm happy to do that. I don't do a lot of coaching, but I can do it and will be happy to do it and help you and assist you. So never think you can't contact me about anything like that because you most certainly can. And then also about dating, the transition into dating relationships. Sometimes it can be a bumpy road and a scary road for a lot of people who have been in long-term relationships, now find themselves out looking and doing different things like that, which is not like it used to be. So I can help you with that too if you're looking for the transition of dating. I know some wonderful coaches, some wonderful programs that we're going to be sharing on our network, and that will help other people be able to make that kind of transition. The whole thing is really in life, right? I think, and I am a life coach, and to make that transition of life of any type of thing that you're doing, whether it be career or relationships or just growing yourself, developing yourself, we need tools in our toolbox, right? We need to be able to be around other individuals who can uplift us and move us forward into the life that we want. And so that's what we want to do. And that's what we do here on our station. So enough said about that. I hope that you guys are listening to the shows. And if you need anything, please do not hesitate to email me at goingsolonetwork@gmail.com, goingsolonetwork@gmail.com. I'm kind of the Going Solo queen here. So just, if you find that you need any help with anything, if I cannot help you, I will certainly find someone that can help you. So not to worry about that. We'll move forward. So AliExpress, I am an affiliate with AliExpress as I'm an affiliate with Temu. Do I make any money? I'm not too sure about that. But, I figure like if you're going to do something and you're going to share it with other people, if you can get paid, a dime or two, let's try to see if we can do it. And at least, if nothing more, it covers the expense of things that you're purchasing and that you're sharing with other people. There's wonderful, wonderful influencers out there on YouTube doing the same thing, and they are making money. I want to support them. I want to thank them so much. My very first influencer that I watched was Kitty Street. I love her dearly. She has her mom come on Mondays, Mom Mondays, and I don't miss a single show of hers. I love her. And Just Jen, I love Just Jen. And the thing is, I kind of resonate with some of these ladies because some of the items that they're showing, I really do like. I resonate with, so I do purchase them for not only myself, my home, and for family and things like that. So Just Jen is another one that I truly love. She's wonderful. She also has a Scentsy type of scents business on the side, which is kind of cool. And then Laura, I forget what her name, Laura with Laura. Anyhow, Laura, she's wonderful too. She's been off a little bit, but back on. She's got a craft. She's doing crafts too, which is kind of what made me think about doing some more crafts and doing things like that. So that's a little bit about me, how boring that might very well be. But let's talk about what I purchased. And this is craft items. So I will tell you that this particular haul, if you're not interested in any kind of crafts, beads, that kind of thing like that, this is probably not the thing for you. And I want to appreciate you for listening to me. Anyhow, so the very first thing is I did buy some beads. And these are the beads here. So you can kind of see them a little bit up close. This was, and the reason I did this is because I got several items for free. And I'll be showing you those. But this one here is $2.97. I need to cut it open because I don't want the beads to be falling every which way, but we'll open it. So let's see. I'm sorry. I do apologize for that. I thought there was a way. Here we go. Way to open them up. We'll get it eventually. And I will leave on the bottom. I will leave, how you can purchase these yourself if you're interested. This is $2.97, and I received 6 beads. So 6 beads for $2.97. I don't really think that's a big bargain now that I'm looking more about them, but I do like them. And so they have a bit of a sheen to them, like a pearlized sheen, and they're various different colors. So like this is a blue one. I usually order various colors because I'm trying to get my stockpile together with different beads. These are a little bit larger beads, and I have done pens, but I don't believe this will fit into a size of a pen. But there's 6 beads there. They're kind of pearly. I don't know if you can see them. I'm going to have to get a different camera for this. Can you kind of see them there? But they're little pearlized beads. So they're going to be pretty. They'll be pretty on a chunky, because like this one here, the size of this, it's these type of beads. And I believe that's like, I want to say it's an 8mm. That's something else I'm learning, is the size of the beads. And so I believe that is, here it is. I believe it's an 8, no, that's what I just do with it. But it's an 8mm, I believe it's an 8mm bead. But anyway, oh, here it is. It's stuck on the bottom. Let's see if it says here. 6 beads. No, it doesn't tell me the size on here. But I believe they're 8. And we'll put the link down below. And, and again, if you please use the links, maybe I can get a little something for it. But if not, not to worry. It's not earth-shattering. So we'll see what happens with that. And I don't want to be on here too long. Okay, this was $2.54. And these are like jump rings. They're just various different jump rings, different sizes in silver and in gold. So just little jump rings that you can use when you're doing some of the beading work. So I thought that was pretty good, $2.54. And it comes in a little container, which is very handy. So I do like that. So we'll just throw that over there. Then the next item I got, this was free, which is kind of what got me on this, because I've purchased some tools, some I like, some I don't like. But I've noticed when I'm making the beads, I need a cutter that's like really flush, so I can get up really close to the bead. And I've been looking at them, looking different ones to get, because like I said, I don't know what I'm getting until I cannot tell you how many pairs of little plier things I've bought. because I wasn't sure what exactly I needed. But I did get a one-step looper, which I'm very excited about. So it comes with this nice shield on it, which I quite like. But see how flat it is? And I want to do a shout out to Frank, because Frank and Dale and Frank made a little video for me to how to make a loop, so I can do a loop myself. And this is very handy to be able to cut up close. You want to get up really close to that the wire on the bead to be able to make it flush. So I think I'm going to like this. I think this is going to work out nice, and I love the idea that it has the little plastic thing, and it was free. Who doesn't love something free? This girl loves anything free. So I think that is really cool. So I will make sure everything's out of this bag. I didn't get too many items, so I just want to show them to you real quick. Now, one of the things that we use when we're doing the beading is we use head pins. So we have like a looped head pin, and we have a flat head pin. And so I ordered some head pins, some in gold, and then I ordered some in silver color, because you want to have both gold and silver, right? So the silver was $165, and there are 100 of them, 100 in here, and I believe they're 2-inch. I believe they're 2-inch head pins, and the other was $167. So $165 and $167, pretty good deal. Although I will say that I'm learning that I like the 4-inch head pins better. I do waste a lot that way, but I can maneuver it a little bit better. This is a little bit closer for me, and now that I have the one-step looper, which is very cool, it is a little bit easier for me. But let's give this a whirl, see what happens. But I am learning how to make the hoops. Then I purchased I can't even read my own handwriting. I think it was like $257. I purchased charms because I really do love charms, right? I think charms really make the day on the items. And so these charms, and I really want to get a camera where I can bring it down closer to you. So I'm working on that to be able to do that so you can see better. But these charms are like, they're miscellaneous type of charms, but they're all like ocean looking type of charms, because I'm from Florida, right? And so Florida, we like to do our, we like to have things that are beachy like. I believe these are Florida ones. Oh no, these are just a whole bunch of miscellaneous ones. So these, I think they were $257 again. And so these were, oh, you know what? I take it back. This is like an angel. They're just tiny little charms. And they do have some dolphins, a little dolphin. I don't know if you can see the little dolphin. And they have a feather, like a sword or feather kind of thing. And they were mixed. So I had both. I was able to get, I have a seahorse. Now see, they're so tiny, but they're great for the purse charms. There's like the hand, that has like the eye and the hand. So a whole bunch of different ones. This one I really like. See, it's got a bead. It's got a single, like you go through, you put the single on, and then you can also attach on the end another bead. So that one is really neat. So you can add that to kind of like your top of it. And it's got a key. I'm not going to show you all of these. It's got a dog bone, which I thought was funny. A starfish. It's got a barrel. It has a little owl. Who doesn't love a little owl, right? Little wise owl. Look at the dog bone. I love the little dog bone. For people that love their dogs, you can put something like that up. But there's several different ones, and butterflies, different things like that. So that was $259. So that was kind of a fun thing. I want to make sure I get them all out of here. I end up throwing this away and losing them. Looks like this one is what is this? Looks like it's like a little cup or something. Or is it an apple? Maybe an apple? That's neat, isn't it? Little apple. So we did those. We got those done. Okay, and then the last thing I got, and again, this was free. No, this was $2. So take it back, $2. I thought there was one more item that was free. Maybe it was just one item that was free. I don't think. Yeah, that was two. These were $2.67, the charms, and there were how many in there? There was like, does it say how many in there? Yeah, it says it's 100, but there's no way there's 100 there. There's no way. There's no way there's 100 there. So that is a little bit not right, but whatever. And then this I got, which I thought would be kind of cool because again, I told you the long story about my high school being gold and blue and dragons. So I thought I'm going to get these little dragons, and they're not really what I had anticipated, but they are dragons and they are blue. They're plastic. They're like a plastic kind of thing. But I think they'll be okay on a purse charm. They'll be kind of fun. And they have a little hole in the top. I may have to drill. Well, looks all right. I think I could get a loop in there. But yeah, so that's kind of neat. So I'll be able to go. But I've ordered a bunch of other little things to be able to put on there. And the other thing I was thinking, okay, and I'll share this with you, is I'm going to try to purchase some. They have some like really cool earrings I've been noticing on both AliExpress and on Temu, right? Some earrings that are kind of large, like dragonflies and different things like that. And see, when you're making these, you want to have like a focal bead. This is what you call a focal bead, or down here, something focal, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use those beads, those earrings as my focal because they're like, 2 inches big or something like that. And I think that they would be really cool. And it's also pretty inexpensive that you can buy a focal that way. But this one's got like M&M. See, it's got like an M&M on it, little M&M. It's got all kinds of different charms and things inside it. So it's really fun. I mean, it's just a lot of fun. And I hope you guys like this. So if you guys want anything like this, if you're interested in it, then let me know. And I'd be happy to either make something for you or whatever. But yeah. So anyhow, so that's what I'm doing. I think that's pretty much it. I didn't buy very much because I never ordered from them before. I wanted to try them out. One thing they did do, which I thought was really odd, is like they broke everything up into individual, gave it each a separate individual order. So I thought, oh Lord, is all this stuff going to come in separately? But it didn't. It all came in together, which was very nice. So it all came in together. So it came into one package. But I kept getting notices about each individual item, which I thought was very strange. But whatever, to each his own, whatever, rocks their boat. And if that is how they do their business, that's great. So AliExpress, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it and I love it, and not a problem with them. They do have a 30-day guarantee. Temu has a 90-day guarantee, so they do have a 30-day guarantee. Sending anything back, I have no idea what that's like because I've never tried it before, and I'm not going to send any of this back. So we'll just see what happens. But AliExpress has been around for a long time, so I think they're probably a pretty okay business to do business with. What I do is I really check. I take a picture. A lot of times I take a picture if there's something I'm really looking for, and then I show it. And, I share it with Temu, see if they have it on Temu. I also go to the other shopping area, which starts with an A that we all use, and so I try it on there too. And I try to check it out, see where I can get it a little bit less expensive, because like you and me, I'm going solo. I'm on a limited income, and it's I need to spend my dollars and make it count, right? Make it absolutely count. So, and that's why I do the different things that I do. And I hope that you enjoyed this. This is a craft one. But I do appreciate you. I appreciate you listening to our network. I appreciate you listening to all the other shows that we have on. They're wonderful shows, wonderful people. I can vouch for them 100%. Every host we have on our network are just totally outstanding individuals. And I hope that you'll take the time to listen to their shows. Please like and share. and subscribe to our channel. You know, the Going Solo Network, which is the newstreamingnetwork.com. So you go, you know, our YouTube channel, which is WGSN-DB, Going Solo Network, and New Streaming Network. So if you would please subscribe to us, it would benefit not only me, but all of our hosts that are on the show. We need subscribers. The reason we need them is because that is what YouTube uses to be able to push the shows forward, right? To be able to get them out there, to get them known, so people can realize that we're out there doing what we do. So this show here, you're going to see it on our Roku station. We do have our own app, New Streaming TV app. You can see it there. You can find us there if you'd like. I am not going to be putting it on the radio station because you can't see any of the products. So it's not worth doing. But I want to thank you guys for joining me each and every time. Again, I am Cece Shatz, fondly called the Doyenne of Relationship Building. If I can ever help you with anything, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. My email is goingsolonetwork@gmail.com, and my website, my personal website, is goingsolonetwork.com. And then, of course, you can find everything that we do right here on newstreamingnetwork.com. Thank you so much. You guys are just wonderful. And I just cannot say enough about how wonderful you guys have been supporting us over the time. So thank you for listening to me ramble on about my life. And I hope that you enjoy that. I hope, you know, sometimes I think I don't share enough about myself. And so I want to start changing that, start doing that. So you really understand the person behind everything that I've built and everything that I've done and what I'll continue to do. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, morning, evening, whenever you're watching this show. I hope that you enjoy it. I hope you'll check out AliExpress, Temu, all the other places that we're going to be sharing with you. Check them out and you know, see what you want to do. I mean, it's a full marketplace. AliExpress, just like the A one, right? Just like the A marketplace that that I don't want to necessarily mention. And then also Temu, right? They're a wonderful marketplace. All of them are great. And so check them out, check their prices, do different things to see what works for you. But I love you. I want to thank you so much again for supporting us over the years and supporting me for everything that I do. You're wonderful. Without you, I wouldn't be here today. So bless you. All right, you guys, have a good one. You guys are listening to Going Solo Rockin' Products. I am Cece Shatz, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.